Warning. The views expressed in this video are mine and only mine. I repeat, the views expressed in this video are mine. Now, let's return to regularly scheduled programming. Good evening. It's yours truly, Dan Adams, aka the Soulful Conservative, coming to you at a weird angle tonight. Let me adjust this a little bit better. That's better. Got some weird coming down at you of an angle tonight, but this is the 15 minutes of heat with yours truly once again. First and foremost, giving honor to God, to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for allowing me to see another day, to see this opportunity to come to you. And we're going to talk about a few things. May get some people upset. It may get some people riled up. It may get some people, I don't know. And the fact that that went out of focus, just give me 1 minute. I'm going to turn on this other light because I think I need some more light. So hold on tight. Okay, that is way better, ladies and gentlemen. Way better. I like the backlight on that. Let me adjust the level. So sometimes when you want to go live with these particular videos, everything is not set the way you want it. So you got to make sure it is. And right now it is. So let me go ahead and just kill this music. And we're going to go ahead and get right into it. Once again, good evening. Yours truly, Dan Adams, a.k.a. Soulful Conservative, the DA, the prosecutor, and set host of this show, 15 Minutes of Heat. So right now I got about 13 minutes left to converse. And once I get my actual real setup set up, I'll be taking calls and having guests and everything else with the full 1 hour political heat. But that's on the horizon. I'm doing this for the Monday through Friday this week. 15 Minutes of Heat may start next week, but I'll let you know. I'll keep you informed. But let's go ahead and get right into it. And if you're watching this, and if you need to let everybody know that yours truly is online, go ahead and hit that share button. That's right. Go ahead and hit that share button. And first topic of the day, ladies and gentlemen, let me adjust that mic there. First topic of the day, I want to talk about this whole nonsense with this Black Panther movie. And as I said, and as I stated at the beginning of the set, this may insult some people. This makes some, especially on the black persuasion, this may take you to a place that you may not want to go, and you might want to see me in an alley if you ever saw me. But I'm going to continue on from a post I put on social media earlier today, and I'm paraphrasing what I said. And I basically said this: I am pissed off, ladies and gentlemen, pissed off with some, and I'm putting that in air quotes, triple air quotes, quadruple air quotes, some black people, not all, some. And for those some, this message is for you. I'm not going to take too long, but I got to get this off of my chest. You're making it out in regards to this Black Panther movie as if this is the second coming of Christ. You're making it out that if anyone has any negative commentary towards this movie, you're going to view them, especially if they're not black, you're going to view them as a racist, as a bigot. If somehow, some way, this movie, ladies and gentlemen, not a way of life, this imaginary movie, this movie, I haven't even seen it yet. I'm going to go see it purely for entertainment purposes only. If it has political avenues that it goes down that I don't particularly like, I don't care. I'm there to have myself entertained by a movie. This isn't going to be the blueprint of how I'm going to live my life going forward. And that's how some black folk out here are taking this movie. That, oh my God, 99.9% of the individuals in this movie were black. it went down avenues, I guess, politically, that some of these black individuals either want to support, or hanging on by dear life by. And my message is to you. An imaginary movie set in an imaginary situation, set in an imaginary world where you know none of this is real, but yet you're making it out as if it is. And if you are, some black people, you might want to check yourself in to the nearest psychiatric facility. I am sorry if you feel offended by what I just said, but that's just how I feel, because you're making this movie out to be the blueprint of how Black America is going to improve itself, how Black America should to take its direction towards, how Black America should be. You're taking cues from a movie set in an imaginary world with imaginary individuals with imaginary powers. Let's not talk about and bring to the forefront the real reality and the obstacles and the problems that are facing Black America and America as a whole. Let's not talk about that. Let's talk about how this Black Panther movie has changed your life. If it has, then I'm sorry, you are stuck on stupid. Now, I'm going to get off my diatribe on that because I'm done. I don't even want to speak on that anymore. But I do want to talk about this. And I do actually have to bring this up. Where's my phone? I don't have my phone on me. Oh, here it is. Did you hear what happened today in regards to the special counsel and Bob Mueller? Myler, whatever how you pronounce his freaking name? Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me go to my Facebook post, and I'm gonna read it verbatim. What happened? Okay. This is the last one I just put up. Quote, Alex Van Der Zwaan, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that name or correct or not, a lawyer connected to former Trump campaign advisor Rick Gates. Now here we have a lawyer connected to a former Trump campaign advisor, Rick Gates, has pleaded guilty to a charge of lying to investigators as part of special counsel Robert Mueller's, whatever he pronounces his name, Russia probe. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, the left is salivating at someone getting indicted, and now he is pleading guilty from the last thing that I saw come across my news cycle. He is pleading guilty for lying to the FBI. Now, what did he lie about? Wait until we find out what he lied about. It's not going to be what you think. It's not going to be what most people with a sane mind is going to realize. Oh, he lied about that? Yeah, he shouldn't have lied to the FBI, but he lied about that? That has nothing to do with this Russian collusion bullcrap. And more than likely, it won't. But as I stated, and as someone said, with the revelation of the FBI, the DOJ, the Democrat, the DNC, anyone associated with that FBI bought and paid for dossier, Chris Steele, Hillary Clinton, anyone else that you can think of, ladies and gentlemen, we all know that the basis of that FISA warrant was solely based on a fake and false dossier. So whatever comes out of the rest of this special counsel, unless, ladies and gentlemen, and I don't see it coming down the pipe, but unless Robert Mueller and his team, Bob Mueller and his team have a direct connection, and even then, ladies and gentlemen, it's not going to change the result of the presidential election in 2016. It's not going to change it. if there's charges are brought about against Trump for whatever they are, he is a sitting president. He ain't going nowhere. Even if you impeach him, he's not going anywhere. I don't know the exact or concrete statute in regards to what has to happen to dethrone and take down and remove a sitting president. But if it's charges that have nothing to do and was charges before he became president and was charges not dealing with the office of president, what are they going to do to him? Absolutely nothing. They want to, but they can't. Bob Mueller is still trying to find something. As I stated earlier on social media, with these indictments of these low on the totem pole individuals, they're going to continue to indict these individuals, hoping that they flip. And somehow, once they flip, they'll flip on somebody higher than them, flip on somebody higher than them, flip on somebody higher than them that hopefully will reach President Donald J. Trump. I don't ever see that happening. You probably won't ever think that it's ever going to happen as well. But anything's possible. I just don't see it happening. Now, an individual spoke to me earlier, and I got about a couple minutes. See, time flies when it's 15 minutes of heat. And when I get down and dirty into the details, and when people don't understand that when the full length 1 hour comes to you, Political Heat with yours truly, Dan Adams, the return of the Political Heat with yours truly, Dan Adams, this is what you're going to get and more. So share this video out. Spread the word. Act like you know. I want to talk about the Olympics real quick. I want to talk about the craziness going on in regards to some of our fellow Americans pissed off at the medal count at the Winter Olympics. And I'm going to put it in quotes, ladies and gentlemen. Winter Olympics. We do not have the kind of athletes that are going to take over the Winter Olympics. Ladies and gentlemen, please, for all you individuals out there who are in an uproar, calm yourself, take a chill pill. If you got a toad on one, go ahead. But calm yourself down. You're sounding real idiotic right now. You're sounding real mental. And as my son would say, extra. So, move on from the Olympics and let's move on to the final topic of the night. I want to talk about real quick, just to give you the, I think, up and coming actions from the lamestream media, from the DNC and the Democrat Party, and the liberal leftist numbnut moonbats walking around our blessed nation. You're going to see an all-out assault on the Second Amendment. You're going to see an all-out assault on this immigration reform, which I have stated and many have stated. I stated it last night, I believe, on this broadcast, about how the Democrats and Obama in his first 2 years had supreme power and could have did anything along those lines, but they didn't. But you're going to see an all-out assault, especially on the Second Amendment. And as I stated on social media, and will continue to state on social media, the Second Amendment is not the problem. You can get rid of the Second Amendment all you want, but people are still going to buy guns. People are still going to get guns, and criminals are still going to get them, whether through legal means or illegal means. So leftists in America, and let me start my outro music. Leftists in America, you have to understand, guns are not going anywhere, especially here in America. It's not going to happen. And for all this foolishness and nonsense talking about the Second Amendment going away, that's not going away either. But even if it did, even if you got rid of the Second Amendment, which some of you want, do you really think it's going to curb the gun violence in America? This is yours truly, Dan Adams, a.k.a. the Soulful Conservative, the DA and the prosecutor, coming to you live once again with the 15 minutes of heat. And as I always end my broadcast, may God continue to bless you and yours. May he keep you and your family safe. So until next time, God bless. Let the music ride out. Peace.